When we think of gladiators, we picture strong men, their muscles rippling under the harsh sun, ready to engage in fierce combat. They fight with swords and shields in huge arenas, their every move watched by thousands of eager spectators. The Colosseum in Rome is a famous example, a monumental structure that has stood the test of time, echoing the roars of ancient crowds. These warriors were part of a brutal spectacle, a form of entertainment that was both thrilling and deadly. For a long time, history told us only men were gladiators, their stories passed down through generations, immortalized in art and literature. But is this the whole story? Did women ever fight in these arenas? The answer might surprise you. For many years, the idea of female gladiators was dismissed. The prevailing belief was that the brutal and dangerous world of gladiatorial combat was exclusively a male domain. Some experts refused to believe it. They argued that the concept of women participating in such violent spectacles was a modern fantasy. But recently, more discoveries have come to light. Archaeologists have unearthed new artifacts and inscriptions that challenge the old assumptions. One key piece of evidence is a marble relief found in Halikarnassus, Turkey. It depicts two female warriors in combat gear, their names inscribed below, Achillea and Amazon. The lives of gladiatrices remain shrouded in some mystery. These female gladiators, though not as well documented as their male counterparts, played a significant role in the arenas of ancient Rome. We don't have detailed biographies like we do for some famous male gladiators. The records that do exist are often fragmented and incomplete, leaving much to the imagination. However, we can piece together some information from the limited evidence available. Archaeological finds, ancient texts and inscriptions give us glimpses into their world. It seems that women from various backgrounds became gladiatrices. They came from different walks of life, each with their own unique story and reasons for entering the arena. Some were slaves sold into the profession. These women had little choice, forced to fight for the entertainment of the masses. Others were free women who chose this path, perhaps seeking fame or fortune. They might have been drawn to the thrill of combat or the promise of a better life. Their training was likely similar to that of male gladiators. They would have undergone rigorous physical conditioning and learned various combat techniques. They would have learned swordsmanship, hand-to-hand combat, and how to fight with various weapons. This training was essential for their survival in the brutal arena. Life as a gladiatrix was harsh and dangerous, demanding immense physical and mental strength. Despite the challenges, these women left an indelible mark on history, showcasing their courage and resilience in the face of adversity. Section 4. Fighting for glory. Gladiatrices fought with similar weapons and armor as men. They used swords, shields, daggers, and even nets. Their fights were just as brutal and bloody. The audience's reaction to these female warriors is a complex issue. Some Romans were fascinated by the novelty of women fighting. They saw it as an exciting spectacle. Others disapproved, considering it unfeminine and against the natural order. Despite these mixed reactions, gladiatrices challenged traditional gender roles. They proved that women too possess strength, courage, and fighting prowess. Their legacy endures as a testament to their resilience. Section 5. The Fall of the Gladiatrix. Despite their initial popularity, female gladiators eventually faced restrictions. Emperor Septimius Severus officially banned women from fighting in the arena around 200 AD. The exact reasons for the ban are debated by historians. Some argue it was due to changing social attitudes and an attempt to reinforce traditional gender roles. Others suggest it was simply a matter of supply and demand. Perhaps the novelty of female gladiators wore off and audiences preferred male fighters. Whatever the reasons, the ban marked the beginning of the end for the gladiatrices. Section 6. Lost and Found. After the ban, gladiatrices faded from public memory. Their stories were rarely told, their names seldom mentioned. The historical record became skewed, focusing primarily on male gladiators. This erasure from history is a common fate for many women in antiquity. Their contributions were often overlooked or deliberately downplayed. However, thanks to the tireless work of archaeologists and historians, the gladiatrices are being rediscovered. Their stories are being pieced back together, shedding light on a fascinating and often overlooked aspect of Roman history. Section 7. A lasting legacy. The legacy of the gladiatrices is one of courage, defiance, and challenging societal norms. These women who dared to defy expectations and step into the arena serve as powerful symbols of female strength and resilience. Their stories remind us that women have always been capable of extraordinary feats. They challenge us to question traditional gender roles and to celebrate the achievements of women throughout history. The gladiatrices may have been forgotten for a time, but their legacy lives on, inspiring us to fight for equality and recognition.